Welcome to the Olde and Newy Sciences Laboratorium. I am Professor Olde, and this is my glamorous laboratory assistant, Ivana Learnalott.
Hello.
Now today we're going to be talking about energy. Do you know what energy is, Ivana?
Yes.
Right. Well, energy, you see, is everywhere. We can get energy from the air. We can get energy from water. We can get energy from fire and from the earth, you see. But, you see, interesting enough, it wasn't us, but it was plants. Millions and millions of years ago that first used energy from the sun to grow. It's a process called photosynthesis, and it's very, very complicated. You see, essentially, all plants need to grow is water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight, you see. And to demonstrate it, we're going to do an experiment, which means you, Ivana, have to get into the experimentation suit.
Not the plant.
Yes, the plant.
Again, Professor.
Yes, again, Ivana. Oh, she's a woman of science, but she's ever so grumpy. Anyway, while Ivana's gone, I'm going to show you my little bucket of molecules. See? Here, I've got molecules of oxygen, and I've got molecules of carbon. Now, carbon dioxide is made from one carbon molecule and two oxygen molecules. Carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide. All joined together, and the plant uses sunlight energy to break them all apart, you see. Ivana! Now, for scientific purposes, Ivana has been dressed as a plant. I believe you're a sweet pea. Now, I shall be Mother Nature, and I shall use the sunlight energy to break these molecules apart into bits that Ivana Learnalott can use. So here we go. The plant needs carbon to grow, but it doesn't need oxygen, so it goes back into the atmosphere. You see? Carbon to grow, oxygen back into the atmosphere. One more time. Carbon to grow, oxygen back into the atmosphere. You see? Or another way we can say this is that we breathe out carbon dioxide. You see? And the plant breathes it in. And then the plant breathes out oxygen. And we breathe that in. You see? It's as simple as that.
Actually, Professor, it's a very complex process involving photo-induced charge separation and electron transport chains, and that's just the independent phase.
Yes! Right. Anyway, steam! Yes, steam. That's interesting. It was during something called the Industrial Revolution that we discovered that we could use the boiling point of water to produce energy in motion. You see, when you heat up water, it turns into a gas, steam, and it takes up more space as a gas. When it's got nowhere to go, it produces pressure, and we can use that pressure to power things. Here, we've got a little boat we made. It's called a put-put boat, and we've put one in the water to have a little look-see. It's called a put-put boat because of the noise it makes. We've made a boiler out of a little can of pop, you see, and the actual body of the boat itself is made from a drinks carton, an orange juice carton. Now what we've done is put 2 straws that come out from the top container in the bottom. And when we put a candle in the boat and heat up the water into steam, it creates pressure that forces the water out through the straws and propels the boat along. And it makes a little pop, 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 pop sound. It's pretty good, isn't it? And we learned how to make this from this website here. And you've got some great instructions about how to make one yourself. So, we don't use steam anymore to power boats or to power trains. No! But we do use steam still to make electricity. You see, the steam under pressure is forced down into a turbine. It turns the turbine and it turns turning or kinetic energy into electrical energy that we all can use. Now, have you ever made electricity?
Yes.
Right. Well, I thought I would demonstrate how to make electricity to you today. And to do that, you're going to need some flour, some margarine, an egg, and some... Wait a minute. That's pastry, isn't it? I think about pastry. No, to make electricity, you need a conductive coil like this. You see,